Anyway, so welcome everybody to yet another daily dose of Science. Today is day 45. DDOS number 45. Let's use it that way rather than using day, right? Because I might upload today. It's not a compulsion for me to upload every day. It's just what I have been doing and I have been, nurtured up to do. Anyways, if you're watching this, you're probably a copywriter or a marketer or somebody who has something to do in this field, right? And you're probably watching this so you can extract the principles from somebody else's your competitor sales assets so that you can extract all of those principles and apply it into your business to make a hell of a lot more money. And that's what we are all here for at the end of the day. So today we're breaking down an email from Ojoy, which is an AI writing software, rewriting soft something like that. I've heard, which is constantly promoted by Frank Kern, one of the greatest marketers on the face of the earth alive right now. We're still alive right now, which has been constantly promoted. I don't know who he built it or it's his company or something like that. But we're gonna break down. Yeah, we've been getting. By the way, what we do here is break down long form, short form, and all sorts of copy so that we do what I just said, so that we can you already know about breaking down this stuff. Hopefully, and you need to do one per day because you need to keep your mind in the have marketing frame, right? Have a marketing mindset throughout your day. Eat, sleep, and I don't know, repeat copy all day. um yeah, let's get straight with the breakdown. Let's start the breakdown. So this is the actual email, by the way, and I've added all of it in one of my Google Drive folders. If you want all of the 45 swipes, you can go get access to them, or if you're lazy like me, you can just watch my videos when I go and talk about that. uh, Another thing I wanted to show you guys is the subject line, how it looks like in the grand scheme of things. It would be better if I was able to show you guys how it looks like in mobile or PC all as well, but because yeah, I could go ahead and do inspect, but it's just gonna show me the same thing, and but it's just gonna compress the screen, not do nothing else. But this is how your ideal prospects inbox generally looks like. Huge bunch of promotions, so you need to stand out, right? So look at this, blah, 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 but all of a sudden you see your name. So whenever you see your name, you see high end cough syrup, boobs, and myths about drinking. That's a good headline, wouldn't you say? Anyways, some which was indeed sent by Frank Kern as well. So whenever you see your name on the subject line, it directly your attention goes towards there, heads over there. So summary, your replay is up. Straight to the point, nothing fancy at all. Just your replay is up. That's all there is. So and I thought to myself, oh joy, what was oh joy? I signed up for it this morning, but I forgot what it was. Oh joy, your replay is up. Replay? What did I sign up for? Did I sign up for any replay or something? So I did not know, right? So they followed up with me. I made an account, by the way, and it followed up with me using this email here, which we're gonna break down on this drive, okay? So before we go and talk about everything else, the copy, and break down the copy, let's talk about the environment of the whole thing. AI is taking over, right? Copywriter are soon to be putting fries in the bags. Heard this statement in a Twitter post. AI is advancing faster and faster, and it's getting it's now able to write B plus copy, probably even A. I'd say if you train it well. And I personally use Claude and ChatGPT all the time. It's making my work faster and faster, and it's gonna be very, very helpful and it's gonna let marketers do a lot of stuff, do so much more. The only people who are gonna get replaced are specialized, people who specialize and people who are not, in fields that can easily be replaced. For example, writing emails for your warm traffic. Now, yeah, you could be in. It's not that it's non-existent and you can't do that anymore, but if the owner finds out about that, and if he can just do a few tweaks here and there and just use and just pay $20 for Claude or Chat GPT, Claude, let's suppose, and other AI that are upcoming, he can write and like have pretty good emails, right? And then he can focus on other end of the job, like closing or content creation or sales and stuff like that. So with all that in place, email is only like yesterday in yesterday's videos we talked about how email is only like was such a small mechanism, conversion mechanism in a grand scheme of things. It's not that it was not necessary, but it was minute, let's say, in Daniel Fazio's funnel, because his funnel is absurd. Like there's so much out there. He's left so many digital footprints out there. And this absurd amount of traffic needs some form of channel mechanism, right? Which is email. But there's so much more to do, right? If you like, yes, you could bump up your CDRs by 2-3%. Yes, you could bump up your open rates by 5-10%. It's not that it's impossible, but is that going to bring like substantial amount of progress to the business? Definitely not, right? There's something else that's new that needs to be incorporated, or there's some certain section that's completely like ignored, which is the bottleneck of the business. That's why I believe that you need to know the ins and outs of like you need to be able to reverse engineer any business so that you know where the problem lies, and you can at least like focus on solving that. As a market I'm talking about, at least you can focus on talking about, or you could just refer to somebody as, oh, this guy has traffic problem, I do not do lead gen, I might just I might just refer him. Oh shit, by the way, okay, the internet's gone, but it does not matter, I can still record the video. Maybe I cannot comment, can I? Okay, I guess I can. Sorry guys. Okay, so we were talking about AI, right? So if creators are able, or coaches, people, let's say people in general find out about AI, then they could just go ahead and do it themselves, right? It's what, like they're 5-10 hours away from writing, like from automating that entire thing now. But creators are lazy and not everybody's going to do that. So marketer who do know how to capitalize on AI, they're going to have to leverage, because they know how to put systems in place ASAP so that they can start funneling traffic into it, see what works, what does not work, and get like faster feedbacks so that they can now like iterate on it and have good emails constantly churned out by AI. It's just making the work for the marketers easy, or operators in general. The copywriting is a specialized space. Now, yes, the cold traffic space is still not capital still not saturated by AI or saturated by people, because it's just hard. Nobody can write for cold traffic. It's not a nobody, but it's harder, right? Cold traffic is one of the, if you can grab the throat of a cold person and get them to buy like OG direct response, then that's a great fucking skill. You'll never get poor. But if you're just reaching out to the warm people who have already in their list, who are already watching the content and stuff like that, specializing in copywriting in that space isn't gonna cut you out. It's because number one, you're trying to escape effort. It's very difficult. It's a different space. Both of these are two different phases, right? You need different skills, and the skills needed here is much more high value, let's say, or higher quality. So that's the whole environment of the entire thing. Like AI is around and stuff like that. People are afraid they're gonna replace it. Copywriters mainly, beginner copywriters, of course. Pros are not, because pros are busy building SaaS. That's the reason they have enough money. They're gonna focus on building SaaS, and they're the ones who are gonna replace the copywriter, not random, random programmer or coder. No, they're not gonna replace copywriters. Those who like the actual ones, people who are feeding the information to the AI are these huge ass marketers who have been testing these campaigns out for years and who are just feeding the right information to a certain AI and they're selling that as a SaaS billion-dollar idea. And it's just supposed to be a catalyst. It's never gonna be a cause of growth for any business. It's always gonna be catalyst because if there's not a fundamental thing in place, it's never gonna help. Same like internet when there was no internet. Like were there no businesses when there was no internet, right? There were, right? And a lot of business found their uh, existence in the internet world. If it weren't for the internet, they wouldn't. Some industries would definitely not exist. But the business which we were already around, they just channeled to AI. I'm sorry, internet, right? They just made a website, the .com bubble, right? They just adapted, right? And that's the same. Like you need to adapt yourself to AI. If not, like it's gonna advance. You have to. But your core fundamentals that of your business is not gonna change, and it can never be built by an AI. Despite like we know all of this stuff, right? We know that, and we say that to validate our beliefs that we're not going to be replaced by AI, but it's also a truth, right? We all know about this, but we're still afraid, and it's okay, right? It's a change is coming. It's fun. Let's see what it brings. Like let's be positive about it, despite even though we're so we're afraid and shit. So there's that. AI right now, as of now, can only be a catalyst. It can never be the cause of growth. Next thing, Frank Kern, greatest marketer, one of the greatest marketer alive. And as for who signed up to this page, I like to talk about market awareness, right? I talk about that stuff. Now people are already aware about this, some sort of claims and all this stuff. And how I got to this page and why I'm getting this email is because I opened the boops like email that you saw when I was in my email, and I clicked on that and I watched I had been seeing like him doing webinars with the SaaS with his and a rewrite actually this Ojoy, and I signed up and I did not even watch the webinar. I just searched it up and made an account, and that is why I'm getting this. So I'm in Frank Kern's free community where he has all sorts of free stuff. He has like literally given away majority of the stuff away, and still people are not consuming. I still don't have time to consume it, and because I don't think so, because I just don't need. I have to focus on getting clients, right? And that is not my focus at the moment. So now Franker, like I don't think I'm gonna go deep because Franker or majority like a lot of people know about him already. So his funnel is already absurd, and he has left significant amount of digital footprints over the internet, and all of the traffic he has on all his social media channels is funneled into this free school community where he talks about hosts webinar and posts content about the same thing, like funnels traffic, all of the traffic into his webinars or free stuff, which in turn funnels traffic into Go High Level or his, I don't know, this software thing, I don't know, Ojoy, I believe. So that's the whole, so wait a sec. Okay, let's continue. I had some problems. So yeah, what we were talking about is that the people who land into the funnel are very aware, right? They're aware of all sorts of claims, right? It's not that they're getting sold here. Only people who are interested land into this funnel, meaning like people who make an account with Ojoy get this email, meaning they are kind of interested. They want to automate their work. They want to have it easy. So these are very qualified people. It's just that they could not have enough money to start their thing, or they're just not interested, or it can be they're not just interested. 90% of them are interested, but they just don't want to invest, and they just need to be they're on the fence. They just need to hear more and want like have to watch more of Frank's content so that they actually get bought into the whole thing and understand that AI is a new technology that you need to capitalize on if you want to progress faster and get uh, make more progress than others, right? So the traffic quality is very high, and people who are, who make sure that the people who lol, I forgot what I was talking about. Anyways, yeah, so the people who land are, qualified or something I mentioned, right? Next thing, people, it's not gonna be as high hard sell, as extreme of a hard sell to sell an AI because it's just like an automation, just buy it, right? It's gonna help you do the work faster. And that's why SaaS copy is different than, copies for supplements or copies for other stuff, info, because AI, as in this, like Ojoy.ai, AI is new to this platform, and people are gonna buy just by the claim. The market sophistication, yeah, the marketers are sophisticated. They have heard all sorts of claims, right? All sorts of claims about how to make more money as a marketer or how to all that stuff, but they have not heard about. They've hardly heard about AI. Market is still in sophistication level one. Next gonna come like AI. AIs are gonna churn out like flies, right? Everybody's gonna make more AIs and softwares and AI and software, and it's gonna reach a point where you cannot just make more money or get the moat, let's say, in business as the guy who just claims he's gonna do that, right? It's gonna help you, right? No, it's gonna help you do this, and faster. And if it is not that, yeah, you do this or something like that. Markets, there are levels to market sophistication, right? And at the end, people are gonna buy because it's you. But we're still in the initial sophistication phases because there's only so much AI we know. Like not, a lot of people just know about Chat GPT. They do not even know about Claude or other AI. So there's that, right? And now Ojoy is going to be around for a lot of time, and the only thing that they should be focusing on is to keep on sending more emails so that they take up majority of my mental bandwidth, and they position themselves as a go-to authority for copywriters because there's Jasper, there's Claude, there's Benson, all sorts of AI and softwares are coming around, right? And how do you stand out? How do you make yourself better? So that depends on marketing and distribution, right? Right. And the copy itself matters less. Of course, it is what brings sales, but campaigns bring sale. Now, this is one of the few follow-up messages that I'm gonna get. There's probably gonna be upcoming because you can't just give up on your customer. Somebody, like, people have shit in their life to take care of. It's not that they're gonna buy just because you email them. There's conversion cycle, right? Maybe my conversion cycle is 3 months, meaning like it's gonna take me 3 months to act, or 3 months to actually think that this is gonna be helpful for me and I should purchase it. 3 months. It's gonna take me 3 months for my problems to be painful enough that I take action. Or maybe I just don't want to invest, but maybe just I do not have the money to do so. All sorts of stuff. And the copy, in this case, the offer or the product here is AI, which is going to help you. Or let's say the offer product is product, right? Offer is to help you write marketing content way faster, write sales letters, emails, all sorts of stuff way faster and way efficiently, and make sure it does not sound on-body. This is the offer, right? This now copy is the bridge between the target market. Target market in this case is me, and this is the offer. Now the bridge, this like copy acts as the bridge. And probably you probably use the product to write copy for this as well. Hopefully, this is what I believe. and it's just made like all of it so easy. Like I just use Claude, and now I just do copy editing. I don't even have to write it, like a lot of like majority of the stuff, and it's fun. It has helped us so much. Know what I mean? So yeah, that we've talked about the ideal prospect. Probably marketers who want copywriters, right, or business owners. The market is in its first few initial sophistication phases, and they are aware, like they're product aware at this point. They know about Ojoy, right? They're just picking between like what they should opt for. Should they offer Claude? Should they offer Ojoy? Should they buy Jasper, Benson, and stuff like that? And ChatGPT. They're just picking up between products, right? So people do know that there are, like a few months ago, a few years ago, people were unaware that AI is going to replace them, and all of a sudden ChatGPT pops up. Now they're problem aware. Now they know that they're going to get replaced. Now they're solution aware. They know that, oh, they can use AI for their advantage. Like it's there for a reason. It's to help people like them. It's not to help go against them or replace them. And now they know that, oh, so I've heard all sorts of claims, and I've heard all sorts of people or projects and product, which, as I said, which links up to the um, first sophistication phase. Now people have heard about all sorts of stuff, and they know the alternatives. Yeah, I could use Ojoy, but I have ChatGPT. Yes, I could use Ojoy, but I have Claude. Why should I do that? Claude's doing right for me. So Frank in this case, now he has to position it as better than their alternative, so that people eventually move from phase number 4, that's product aware, to phase number 5, that's most aware, so that they actually get bought into. And actually, like, it's a SaaS like AI product, right? You need to keep on repeating your purchases. This way, you have consistent cash flow as a SaaS business owner or AI owner, something like that. I don't know what you name them exactly, but this way, you can maintain the LTV per customer. And yeah, you do not make a lot of money with them, but if you have some average order value bumps along the way, meaning like something that's gonna help them. But of course, you have to maintain the scalability so that you can focus on distribution and onboard more people, because you're not making much money with a single client. It's like $39 per month. But think about it: if you can get 1 million people who purchase it at $39 per month, how much is that? It's like $39 million per month, right? Huge. And like that's why like SaaS has the scalability, ecom and agency does not. But AI is gonna help boost that as well. And there are nuances we have to get into all and talk about that stuff. Let's not do that. I'm just giving you the summary of the grand scheme of things. So this is what matters, right? I haven't done in-depth product and market and competitor research, but this is what I can come up with off the top of my head. This is how it is, and this is how it's gonna look like. It's just my prediction. It's just my 2 cents on this. Now let's go to the actual copy part. You see, like there are so many components to this. Like, there's so much to this. Like in the grand scheme of things, a copy, this one email, it does not matter. You need to keep on sending email. Like I mentioned about the 3-month conversion cycle, right? So if I do not get any emails from Ojoy, or if I stop watching Frank's webinar, then they do not have a medium to reach to me, the ideal prospect, right? Who needs help with the product. So if they do not have a medium to reach through me, there's somebody else who does, Claude or ChatGPT, and I'm gonna buy their product, and I'm never gonna know about Ojoy. So that's why, like in business, distribution matters more than just product itself. Yes, you should not have a bad product, but deliverability and product are the two important components. Now let's break down, and if they do not, let's say it is true, and they do have a medium to reach me. If they do not consistently send emails or post more content or run ads and try to get in front of me every time, then they're not then I'm not gonna buy, and despite my conversion cycle elapsing, right? I hope that makes sense, and I hope you got some value out of it. And let's break down the email. Now, some of your replay is up. As I said, it's so personalized, right? You could see how it differentiated from the bunch of emails I had in my inbox. It's so personalized, and your replay is up, and just a personalized reminder. And that sometimes that is all that's enough. I signed up. I signed up. I don't know what I signed up. I replay is up. Ojoy. I was not getting it. So when I actually got it, when I like saw the email and opened it, it made sense for me, right? Okay, so your email. So sometimes a good reminder, personalized. It feels so personal, as if it came from a friend or something like that. Of course, your friend is not writing like this, but you get my point, right? Hey Samir, so here's Samir's normal addressing. Here's the replay from our certain life scale, no beating around the bush, right? Straight, like no throat clear coffee. Sorry, coffee, copy. The one where we used to write crazy good copy and content, it was awesome. Where we used Ojoy to write good. So here's the replay. So context, right? This is the context, by the way, and this is gonna be the okay, more context and how it was. So we wrote all kinds of cool stuff, and you can see it here. So nothing, like just a reminder. Reminders do not have to be long. I completely did not watch the replay, so they just reached out to me and just asked me to watch. We're gonna click on this, by the way, the internet. Okay. Shit. Wait a second. Yeah, so we were talking about the I almost like did not record this for like 2 hours. Anyways, that destroyed my flow state, man. Anyways, where where like we wrote all kinds of stuff, and you can see it here. Like, so this is the CDA. So see how it's simple, right? It's just to the point, nothing more, nothing less. Just you signed up for like probably via this VSL. Go and watch this shit completely and know like how you can leverage our stuff. Know how you can, it's not being even framed as buy our stuff. Like no hard selling, right? Just go watch this stuff you were watching, you did not watch, right? And next, now sign off. Okay, Ojoy.ai. It looks like you started to set up an account with Ojoy, but you didn't take the trial. So this is the main context here rather than this, but it has been framed as, and because PS is um, one of the most related sections, it just makes sense. It looks like you started to set up an account with Ojoy, but you didn't take the trial. This is no problem. The replay is on a special page that will recognize you. And if you click the button to take the trial, wait a sec, I have a problem again. Okay. But you didn't take the trial, this is no problem. The replay is on a special page that will recognize you. And if you click the button to take the trial, wait a sec, I still have. Okay, so where were we? Yeah. And if you click the button to go on the trial, it'll take you straight to the checkout page as opposed to the create an account page. Kind of cool, but didn't want to weird you out also. It's supposed to. Let's see, like it's coming from a software, but see how personalized it is, right? If you no longer wish, so it's plain to the point, flows like a conversation. Why can I not comment? What the hell? Anyways, so see how conversation is flowy. It's like somebody's talking to you, and this is how best sales letters and sales messages are. It's just you trying to communicate with your target market, right? It's not voodoo stuff, right? It's just you trying to position whatever you have and tie all of that to the desires, like underlying desires of the prospect, which is not that hard. Like, of course it's hard, like, but it's not like an easy stuff. But once you do your market research and you actually like go into the, rather than just doing market research, you like, first of all, I this is what I generally try to do. I go through the whole Reddit, right? Reddit trenches, and I see what can be done, and I see what can be done. What do they have to say? They just went out all of the problems, and then I try to imagine a day in the life, right? Like, how does it actually look like? They wake up, okay, they do this work. Yeah, you need to find a perfect comment for this, so you should be scrolling on Reddit for probably a dozen of minutes, and you're gonna find that they went out the problems, they say how it's not compatible with them, they have all of this stuff to take care of, and what the all of this stuff they have to take care of section can give us a hint of how their daily life looks like. And you like see like what problems do they have. Imagine that, just feel like get into their shoes and you understand it, and then you just can get inside their head, like that sort of copy. I know it's easy to say and easier said than done, and like majority of the people will not do that. It's just how it is, and even I forget to do that. So all of us are guilty of this. It's not that you are bad and I am good. No, we all are trying to figure things out, right? And make a hell of a lot more money. Coming back to the whole thing, see how conversation is, and it's like here it is handling objection. By the way, we did not talk about it. See, they just give value upfront and then talked about the context of the whole thing that you signed up for, but you did not take the trial. Okay, so this is like this is giving the context. Okay, so you signed up. Oh, I know I signed up, but you did not. Yeah, I did not take it. The replay is on a special page. They came up with value. They didn't just say, "Oh, you did not do that. Why did you not do it? Just go to this page and complete it." No, they're saying like, "Hey, you did not did that. Yeah, the replay you wanted is on that page. It will recognize you, and you'll be directed straight to the checkout page." It's just saying like we're making it easier for you, for us, for you to pay us, right? Kind of cool, but I didn't want you to wear out. Lol. Personality element. Maybe Frank talks like that. Maybe he does not. I don't know. Okay, it's supposed to do that. That's it. This is a reminder email. This is a follow-up email, as I like talked about in the earlier sections of the video, that this is not the only one they're gonna send. They're gonna keep on sending, and until what's the sequence ends, and they hear no reply from the thing, they're just gonna maybe add. They're just gonna leave you to the CRM and add to the main newsletter thing where they're gonna give you more value, more value. And as I said, send you emails and position them yourself as an authority until the conversion cycle elapses, so they can finally get you to sign up. And when you sign up, your lifetime value is definitely gonna be better, because they have been around and they have been positioning themselves as the authority for a long enough time, for a prolonged period of time, and which is gonna bump up your, let's say, lifetime value per customer. Anyways, that's about it. We should this the sales page. The sales page for this is, yeah, I just got directed to that page, right? I probably like there probably are pixels on this page, meaning like if I now go ahead and like scroll on TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube or Facebook, depending on what kind of pixel they have, I'm gonna be spammed with a, let's say they're gonna retarget an ad to me, so that I know, oh, Ojoy, I can remember it. This is a sales letter. Probably the first 40 seconds could change everything. Specific, right? AI writes lame copy. They're hard to use. This is easy and good. Shitting on the alternative and positioning yourself as the best one. Turn one sentence into a brilliant marketing campaign. No way, that's too huge of a benefit, right? So this is intriguing enough for them to open and read the first 47 seconds. And as I said, the headline does 80% of the selling. And once they, the only thing the headline's trying to do is get them to open this, right? And the hook does the other part, and the slippery slope starts, and you probably are intrigued enough to buy it and maybe get the free trial access. And even it's free, like it's free. Just go buy it, right? Just take a free trial. If you do not like it, money's back. 3 steps, one sentence, let it learn, let it write. Easy, right? You have to reduce the overwhelm at all cost. Need sales now, blah, just make it cooler, right? If you're using all that, you wouldn't be reading. The video is gonna get longer. We're gonna break down the sales letter tomorrow. Now let's just do that. This video's got, I had to record this over 3 hours because I was getting disturbed by my parents, let's say, throughout the whole thing. Anyways, that's about it for today's video. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one. DDOS number 46, here we come. Bye.